Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a miserable Monday experience, my friends. Kind of, sort of. You know, you're gonna have a miserable Monday. Maybe not on Monday. It's World of Tanks after all. You could have a miserable game at any point. The question is, how do you turn that thing around? How do you, in the words of Guido now, I've been trying to find a good name for this video. I generally fail. I got a good one though. We're gonna show you how to Kilana this one back from the Brink. I know that's terrible. It's awful. Kilana tier 8, top tier, 2 tiers. Himmel's Karelia Yes, Himmel's Karelia spawned into the northeast. We're gonna go and brawl. I guess most people call it the heavy brawl area, but it's the brawl area, right? We're just gonna come down here. We got a decently armored TD. We do have some tier 7s to beat up. We're only facing a TS-54, 4502, some mediums. Of course, the big TDs, we'd like to avoid getting hit by them. But I want to get down to this corner. We're going to try to support this Leo and Lorraine. Okay, I guess I don't get to go hill then. I don't really know. Are we having a little kerfuffle with the Super Hellcats in the middle? Who knows? Leo takes a big hit. Lorraine loses most of his hit points. We're off to a fantastic start. Swing around here, go right out in the open, see if someone can shoot me. All right, thank you for being on the way. There we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Can we put a hit on him? Nice. Oh, thank you. 4502 walks right into that shot. And now we're just playing the punchy face game. This is a pretty standard position. I have decent armor here. I really wish the Leo, I mean, I get it. He got here. He should be able to do his thing. But he's really limiting me. So if you are a medium, what you really want to do is not get the inside. You want to work the outside there and let this TD take all the hits. The KPZ is not on that side, by the way. I take a lot of shots into that bush right there. So let's pay attention to what else is going on in the battle. They've invested pretty heavily down here. We have an IS-43. I take a track shot right there. The P-43TR, they're all messing around up in the north there. And we have a Scorpion and RHM, both Camp a Lamp and Ding Dang back there. When you're running a casemate and you come to a spot like this in the game, you're a bit beholden to what the enemy team does. You know, if they push in, give you shots, then great. But right now, I don't have a whole lot going on. I've got 1,000 damage. I've bounced 1,200. Thankfully, the KPZ guy is shooting regular standard ammo and not attempting to hit me with gold, which is nice. I get hit again. I'm starting to figure out that maybe he's not on the right side of the bush. Well, maybe not. I think he's actually further back, to be honest. You can sit in that position further back so you're not right in that bush and shoot kind of right over the top of the rock. It does a couple things for you. You're not in the position they expect, and you are a bit higher in elevation, so you can kind of shoot right over the rock. Surprisingly, the 40T is still alive, although maybe not for long. There's a T-43-3 sort of trolling around there. Looks like we've lost both our Super Hellcats, whatever they were doing in the middle, the mating ritual of the Hellcat, I guess. And we've got guys pushing. So overall, there we finally get this guy lit. See if we can put a shot on him. Oh, we miss. And it may have been he was just shooting from that side the whole time. If you look at it, he's right outside my spotting ring. And we didn't really have anybody close. I think maybe the 40T might have lit him up right there. 40T doesn't have a lot of hit points. We're down 3 already, fellas. We're down 3 already, down quite a few hit points. Things are not going great in the north. We didn't really push forward. We didn't really push forward in the south, so we have not very good map control. That was good. We killed their little spotter E25 that was trolling around in the middle. A lot of times you're in a casemate, you're in a position like this, sort of just trying to hold an area, and then you notice that all of your heavies are back here. I'm not really sure what's going on. I guess they were worried about the middle. It's just me now. Everything that was forward, minus the poor 40T, is dead. We'll just keep working this corner. Like I said, none of these shots went in. I spent a lot of time shooting into this bush, hoping I would hit this guy, but I don't think I did any damage. SU-152 takes a chunk off of me. Actually, that's not true. The KPZ took a chunk off of me. Actually, he didn't take a chunk off of me. He bounced. All right, there we go. Finally get a shot on that guy. I did lose some hit points to somebody. Ah, yes, the HE from the Su-152. We evened it up a little bit. That's good. It's now 3-4. IS is getting a little bit beat up. The enemy team has sort of figured out that we don't own the northwest corner at all, so they're starting to move into that place. And it's a kind of a standard battle of attrition here when you don't have a dynamic tank or a situation where you can turn your casemate TD with armor into more of an assault tank. Again, you're just kind of stuck with the status quo for a moment. We did have several guys move back towards the north right there. The Leo went around the corner. Thank goodness their TS-54 decided to go right up the middle. I don't know. But now we're looking at 3-6, guys. The IS is looking at me. Like, oh, please don't hit me. Thank goodness. Little wiggle jiggle. We got several guys here. This dude is going to make a mistake. But I bounce. We'll back out. And I'm really at this point just holding what I've got. We're down 3-7. I got to figure out a way to claw this back. At some point, I'm going to have to get kind of dynamic. What is it, MKPZ, whatever. Look at that. The 68 is now in the middle. The 34.3 is peeking over. We do have a couple TDs back there that hopefully can make a bit of a difference. There's a bit of a difference right there. We got the 34.3 and the 43, but we lost our Leo, and now it's 5-8. And it's just me, guys. I'm holding whatever is here back. The prototype can help. The Type 57, I don't know. You know what I mean? Robot Rex back there doing his thing. I'm really worried about the MKPZ getting around the corner and lighting us up, which won't help him too much because at the moment, there's nobody to shoot those guys back there from the purple team. But they are starting to filter across to the east. And if there's enough of them over here to push me, we could be in trouble. But if we count noses, there's probably not. Although we just lost our Scorpion G. What are we missing? We're missing the Sioux, although I know he was probably over here. So that's about it. Maybe the Sioux, the 4502, and the IS. But if they pushed me, could be trouble. We're just trying to figure out a way to claw this thing back, guys. Oh, very nice. So he makes himself known and takes a big thump. Tier 7 TDs don't tend to have a whole lot of hit points, so that hurt him pretty badly. Brings him down to maybe not quite a one-shot to most of us. I can one-shot him close, I suppose. But at least a two-shot. The IS is a one-shot. I believe the 4502, if we look at the marker over there, he's a one-shot. So they are limited in their ability to push. But I would really like to, at this point, guys, this is part of the clawing back, right? It's been relatively boring. I've done 1,500, almost 1,600 damage. 475 assists. I don't have any kills. We have just been the person holding this. But I'm really worried about the north. The north is becoming a problem. If they get up top there and they kill off the IS-3 and the Artie and now they're shooting into our backs, we're going to have to make a decision. I may have to push in here and try to clear out these three, which is going to be not very easy with a casemate TD. I'm really hoping they make a mistake here. Man, I thought he might be pushing around the corner. He does like a Muppet and we knock him out. That was huge. So unless somebody's moved, which they could have, you never know. The GSOR and UDES lights are old. Those are stale lights. It's possible they could move around here. I don't know where the KPZ went. It's been a while since he was lit. Even the TS-54 could come this way. But I'm starting to think, I wonder if I can push in here, find the 4502 Alpha being silly, and then find the Su-152. If I can clear this flank off, that really gives us a bunch of help. So I'm going to go for it, guys. We're clawing it back. We're clawing it back. All right, yep, thanks, dude. Whack, nice. Where's the Sioux? And are there any other buddies over here? Well, let's go to his last known lit position. I may eat a GW Panther shot somewhere in here, very possible. There we go. We'll just fix that. I might have been a little hasty. My thought process here turning this corner was, and I didn't zoom out to see where he's looking, but he's looking right at me. I was a little bit worried by the fact that I used my repair kit for the tracks and my first aid kit to get rid of the stun, sort of reflexively. The problem here is if the Su-152 tracks me, then it takes me forever to get it repaired. So there is a argument there maybe just to fix the stun, let the regular repair fix the tracks because he's probably not going much of anywhere. But we're just going to come around here. We're just going to gut ball it, and we'll take him down. And man, he slapped me too. He got 396 out of that. And that takes off, in terms of clawing this thing back, that takes off a bunch of the pressure. A bunch of the pressure. These guys are getting hit pretty hard. The Udez is up top. I'm hoping the IS-3 can hold on. If the IS-3 can kill the Udez, I certainly don't want an unspotted Udez to start owning the top, but he's only got 17 hit points. He can kill the IS-3 with one shot, certainly. There goes the Udez. Now that's huge. Now that's just broken this thing open for us, guys. Not only are we now ahead at 12 to 10, there's no more threat from that angle and up high. Now our IS-3 has the high ground. 2 of the 3 tanks we know about are probably in the middle. I don't know about the TS. That was a long time ago. Who knows where he is? So he's a little bit worrisome. Plus, that's a pretty good tank. But the KPZ is right here. Lemony Snicket's with only 46 hit points. And obviously, they have an artillery that could be somewhere. The Type 57 nukes the KPZ, and then it is all over but the shouting, guys. I've got 2,800 damage, managed 3 kills. Somebody is giving me props, as they should. But all I did was hang on, guys, and wait for an opportunity. That was about the best I could do. Hang on, wait for an opportunity. So I'm going to come up here. Let's see if we get spotted. I'm not going to commit. We'll just kind of poke. What happened? Oh, yeah. All right. So there is somebody relatively nearby. That makes me believe the TS-54 is not far from where he was last, right? I mean, he may have moved around a little bit. And it's possible the artillery's in there. But remember, we just saw a tracer come from pretty far back. So the artillery is unlikely to be up there. Could be because the GW Panther's pretty fast. But I'm really thinking that is the TS-54. I see the IS-3 moving. I see the 12. And all of a sudden, okay, great. That's good. There he is. That's a bummer. Screen not penetrated. Good news is he bounced one or missed one. Actually, he missed 2, right? He did miss 2, so he didn't touch me with either one of those. Try to do a little altitude here with this. And then he goes away. So we'll just push him. Looks like the IS-3 has shots. The M12 unfortunately took his shot. I don't know where the prototype and the Type 57 are going, guys. I don't know why they swallowed the fly. You know what I'm saying? This is just one of those intelligences unknown to me, or you, or anyone else. Why exactly the T-28 and the Type 57, who turned around and did a decent job. I don't know what about the Type 57's positioning. It is what it is. They seem to do an okay job of dealing with it, but why they decided they wanted to push cap before we cleaned up the KPZ and the TS, I don't know. I suppose the 57 actually killed the KPZ. So it looks like maybe once he killed it, he decided it was time to take all those hit points and go for Artie. I don't know. Seems to me like you would sort out this TS-54 first, who seemed to have a lot of hit points. But hey, what do I know, man? We'll just come around here. He gets hit by Artie. We'll just, no respect, auto-aim this guy and slap him down. 3,294. Oh, the Artie hit me. Which, now that I see where that shot came from, and I now recall this battle, there is a fairly epic ending. I wrote down, I am not sure why the other 2 didn't come to help, but they're on the way to the cap. You know what I'm saying? Dude, we are incredibly slow. I didn't quite understand that because the TS-54 was closer, so your speed theoretically wouldn't have made much difference there. You could have just pushed in with me. But I guess they just really felt like they had to get to the cap. The Hellcat has given us great advice on how to win this. We've clawed it back, guys. 3,294 damage, 919 assists. We've got 4 kills. We're going to go down here and get our 5th kill. I think I know where this guy is. The one place we did not clear out was obviously the very top corner here. I actually clicked on that because I sort of wanted the M12 to go look for him up there. We've got 3 minutes though, so I'm going to take a peek into this little pit down here. Watch this. I find the guy. I'm like, this is beautiful. This is the best thing of all time. We're going to dive bomb and get our 5th kill. Check it out. 5th kill, another 360 damage. So let's get us to 3,600 or so. Watch this, fellas. Absolute beautiful ending to this battle. We'll just jump off this and land right on this guy, and we got him. Son of a... Oh, not quite fast enough. You saw as I went to launch that it kind of thought about getting some air and then just fell off the cliff because I just wasn't fast enough. And he scooched back just in time to avoid the crushing blow. Bummer. 3,368 damage. We'll watch this guy die because watching an artillery player get crushed at the end is always beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. I missed it. I think the M12 actually gets a kill. There you go. Shotgun by the M12. You got to love it. Good on the M12 for pressing W and getting in there. We have fully clawed this one back to the full kill. Got all 15 of these guys, and we were behind most of this game. So there you go, guys. Miserable Monday. Sometimes your miserableness turns into goodness. You just have to Kilana it back from the brink, right? That's horrible. It's not even that punny. But I'm glad the slow guys took the long way around. There was no sense clearing out that TS-54. Just let him possibly be a problem in the middle, and you guys just head on to the cap. You get plenty of hit points. You can do whatever you're doing up there. That's all I've got, guys. Have a great Monday. We will see ya. Kilana it back from the brink.